Hey, how's it going? I was not planning to do a video this week or next week. I'm taking a slight break because I am hard at work on my Red Knight 7 Kickstarter. Well, I mean, kind of hard working. But anyway, I want to talk to you about this, Miss Marvel. And I was going to maybe take a couple of days off to really talk about it because I am terrible at chasing the algorithm, which is why I don't have the most successful YouTube channel of all. I actually thought maybe I would just take a couple of days to kind of cool off about it, because when the news hit a couple of days ago, I was frankly mad, and I would kind of put it in that category of angry about a comic book thing. For me, I haven't been like this irritated and just put in a completely bad mood since One More Day, and that time DC tried to make Cassandra Cain a villain, which pleased no one. I don't know what they were thinking with that one, but I'm that level of mad. And it is with the news of Marvel accidentally leaking a story. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they leaked it all over the place with Entertainment Weekly, with like interviews and blurbs and stuff like that. You know, a leak. The story came out when issue 26 of Amazing Spider-Man, the one they've been kind of hyping up. Zeb Wells talking about, oh no, hey, people are going to be really mad at me when this issue comes out, and people have been thinking like, oh, they're either going to kill Mary Jane or do something worse to the marriage and relationship that they've already been having. I don't know how they could go any worse, but whatever. So anyway, kind of gearing up, and lo and behold, the thing that makes people mad is, hold on. God, I hate motorcycle guys. The thing that makes people mad is Miss Marvel will get killed. And, okay, that seems kind of like a random choice. She has been appearing in Amazing Spider-Man lately, but she hasn't been a major character. She's just been kind of popping up. Kind of working as a lab tech in Osborn's company. She did kind of like appear in Dark Web, but she's not even a major player in that. So, okay. And this is the thing. And of course, all of fandom agreed at once that, yeah, right, this death isn't going to stick, and they'll probably resurrect her through the Krakoa resurrection process, where she is brought back, and it will prove once and for all, haha, she's not an Inhuman, she is a mutant. And they will probably, the safe bet for a lot of fans right now is they'll give her the MCU powers, which I'll get to that. And that's actually kind of not a bad theory, frankly, because Marvel has been doing this hilarious shift from the Inhumans back to the X-Men, from that period where Ike Perlmutter was trying to replace X-Men to punish Fox and replace them with the Inhumans. And of course, nobody liked this idea, but the one thing that did stick was Miss Marvel, because everyone really liked her, and she didn't really factor too much in the Inhumans. That wasn't really a big part of her character and her story. So it was just the one success out of that. And I guess that would be kind of like the cap off. That's the end of that cycle. Is that's officially her becoming an X-Men or mutant or whatever. Um, I have mixed feelings about this. Number one, I am actually not worried that she won't come back, that this death will stick. She's a very popular character. She's arguably the most popular character that came out of the 2010s, with her biggest rival gotta be Miles Morales Spider-Man. Those two pretty much are the most important characters of the decade. So I doubt that. And she has like a TV series and like a film that's about to come out. So, you know, there is some attention being paid to her. And you could make the weird case that this is now where Marvel and DC are, where, oh, if we kill a character, that's good news. That means we're putting attention on them and we're putting a spotlight on them. And we're going to bring them back and make you appreciate them, blah, 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 blah. It happens to all the characters, actually. I mean, they killed Doctor Strange, like, what, weeks before his second movie came out. And, of course, they brought him back, and, you know, that's how this cycle goes. I guess the insulting thing is it didn't happen in her ongoing. She currently doesn't have one. And it didn't happen in a miniseries. She had 2 miniseries last year. Didn't have one this year. And not only did it not happen in a ongoing or miniseries, it didn't even happen in Captain Marvel, which is the character she is connected to. It happened in Amazing Spider-Man, which, yeah, she does have a bond with him, but she has a bond with several characters. This could have easily have happened in Miles Morales Spider-Man. She's actually closer to him than she is to Peter. But you got to think about it. It's so obvious and so shallow, because when you think about it, Amazing Spider-Man is their best-selling title. Even when it's going through a creative slump and everybody agrees, oh man, we hate this, it still sells very well. It sells better than Captain Marvel. It's one of their top-selling books. It's one of the top-selling books, Marvel DC, period. It just always sells. So, yeah, I guess that means they're kind of prioritizing the character by having it like happen in a book that they know people will read, get people excited about it by leaking the story, and then we'll bring her back in Fallen Friend. That's the thing I was talking about like a few weeks ago, like, hey, what the hell is Fallen Friend? It's probably Mary Jane or some other character, and no, it's apparently about Miss Marvel. And I hope to hell that this Fallen Friend one shot, I think it is, it's about her and not about how her death affects Spider-Man. And for God's sakes, if she dies saving Paul, I will be very irritated, because let's face facts. No one gives a fuck about Paul. No one gives a... I don't care if he lives or dies. He's not a character that I am emotionally invested in. And he has done nothing but irritate everyone. And we don't care for Paul. So that would suck. And also, I guess my worst fear is they will bring her back with her MCU powers, and that's the thing. That's the one thing I don't care about the MCU, Miss Marvel. Everything else they've pretty much nailed. I really do love the performance of the actress, how it's written, the tone of the show. It looks like she's going to be really cool in the Marvel's film. The powers I do not care for. The crystal light powers that she has aren't as cool as her stretchy powers. Her stretchy powers are fun. She has a real unique way of using them. They fit her awkward personality. I will take, as a fan, I don't know if this is like a take that anybody else has in the Miss Marvel fandom, but I will take her coming back as an X-Men and having the MCU powers, as long as she keeps her original powers. Like, if she gets all these powers, fine. That just powers up her set. So, okay, I'll take that. Because she could just lose those powers. And admittedly, I guess after a couple of years, she could just probably regain her old powers too. I mean, look, God, the Grey Hulk came back after 30 years of being dormant. Her powers could come back anytime. But that's pretty much where I am right now. Is I'm mad, I get it, but I'm also insulted as a fan, and I'm also, you know, they kill, excuse me, like the most popular like Muslim American character in the month of like AAPI month. So it's not the best month. Like I hope they're not planning killing off. I don't know. Like Iceman during Pride Month. That would be not great either. So don't do that, Marvel. Um, yeah, that's kind of. It feels a little insulting and dismissive, and not well thought out. And this apparently, I don't know if this came from Zeb Wells. Zeb Wells has talked about how he pitched the idea, although it really does feel like it does come from corporate. Maybe corporate had this plan and he pitched the way to do it. I don't know. But I'm not happy. I'm waiting for this to be over, and I'm waiting to get to the other side of this. Maybe the other side of this, she'll have a new ongoing, and I'll be happy with that. And maybe it'll just be a bump in the road for this character, like all these characters do have. So that's my thoughts. So I'm glad I kind of recorded this a couple days later, so I wouldn't just be, frothing at the mouth and stuff like that. I know YouTube loves that, but I don't. I don't particularly find that interesting to listen to for 3 hours. So hey, that's my first thoughts about Fallen Friend, Amazing Spider-Man 26, the death and probably return of Miss Marvel. What do you folks at home, what do you think? Leave a comment below about what your thoughts about this. Maybe in retrospect, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I'll do some retrospective issues where I'll talk about some of my favorite stories of Miss Marvel. And I just decided that right now as I'm speaking. So anyway, let me know in the comments below. Hit like, click the notification bell for all things Manos. You can follow me on places like Facebook and Instagram. I'm still on Twitter for the moment, I guess. And you can support the channel and Manos Publishing just $1 a month over at Patreon. And at this moment, I am still doing the Red Knight 7 Kickstarter. It's going on right now for the issue 7, the first part of the Hero Today, Gone Tomorrow arc. And it's a lot of fun. We're about to hit, as I record this right now, we're like 90 bucks shy of our goal, and we got 2 weeks to go, so I think we're in a good position right now. Anyway, I think that's it, all I have about this, so I'll talk to you next week. Push the button, Lindsay.